everyone? It's me, Jordan Long here, and today there's this hang up that happens every once in a while on YouTube, and no, it's not films getting stuck in filleting, because I made a lot of films about that over the years, but it'll be like you'll make a film, you put it in HD, and 1080p HD seems to be the highest offshoot for HD that there is. I could be wrong. Some folks, shooters could, and reckoners could back up higher offshoots of it, but the highest that my web shooter and the tool that it runs through um, only goes up to 1080p. But this hang up will be you'll put it in whatever offshoot of HD it is, and next thing you know, YouTube will either have one or two hang ups. I can't fillet this HD offshoot. Well, I told you I want the HD offshoot filleted. Cannot be done. You should be happy the film is uploaded and filleted and playable. Why is that? This film just can't be filleted in HD. Why the fuck is that? I don't know. So, for some other grounds unknown to you, you can't fillet the HD offshoot of it. But you got no grounds, you have no hang up putting a film that I put in HD but it's going to be in DD. Why the fuck is that? I don't know. I don't want to hear about the HD offshoot is stuck in filleting. You should be happy your film is filleted and is playable. Yeah, well, I didn't put it there. See, I go on my tool setting, it's still on 1080p. So I don't know why the fuck you couldn't put it in 1080p HD and why you had to offshoot it to DD. I don't know. I just know I had a hard time dealing with the HD offshoot, and it was more smooth for me just to put it in DD. Yeah. What the? Get off. Yep, that happened to me. Well, no, it didn't happen to me, but it happened to the TWF. They made a film yesterday. It was in 1080p HD. YouTube couldn't fillet the HD offshoot for whatever grounds. So they thought if they would, download the file, whatever you want to call that. That file's the English word or not, I guess sheet. And then re-upload it again. But once again, the re-uploaded one was only in DD. How the fuck does a film that you put in HD fuck up and say, oh no, it can only be in DD? You know? And I know everyone's gonna have some thoughts and beliefs behind this. Someone might say something like, I don't know what your your web shooter is an HD web shooter. Oh, well, maybe the web shooting tool, the Microsoft ones from Microsoft Windows 10, can't back it up anymore. Oh, or maybe you shifted the settings. I would think if I would know if I went in and shifted the settings. And I never played around with any of the HD, DD, whatever settings that it comes with. And I know it might not be a big deal anymore, but I like my films being in HD. I didn't shift the HD. I didn't shift the HD settings on the small soft shooter tool that my web shooter runs through to actually work. My shooter can put things in HD. They didn't take that setting away. And I didn't go on YouTube and play around with the film settings on there either, because you really cannot play around with the film settings. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, and I do know YouTube's mindset on that. When you tell them that the HD offshoot is stuck, but the DD offshoot is not, they'll just not they'll not heal it. They'll just say, "Stop bitching! Stop telling me about the HD offshoot being stuck in for laying. Your film's playable. You should be happy with that." Like that's the mindset of whoever was working on YouTube that day. Yeah, I guess so. So if you ever get your films, if your film's HD offshoot gets stuck in filleting, don't tell them about it, because they'll just say, "Oh, well, your film's playable, so I don't see why you want it to be in HD." You know, that's just like one thing you can't fight them on. So I mean, I don't know how a film that one puts in HD gets shifted over to DD. How YouTube can fillet many HD films, but then have a one-off when it can't fillet a HD offshoot of a film. So it is what it is. If you like that film, then follow me over here at Jordan Long. Yep. Or watch Matter Film I made over here. I'm Jordan Long, and I hope you like this film. Bye.